Okay, so we are going to make a Japanese carp windsock. Okay, it's kind of like a kite. It just catches the wind and flutters in the wind. So when you look at it, you'll notice it also has all these little scale designs already on there. It has a little bit of some nose things right there. Step one on our carp, we're going to take our Sharpie. We're going to follow the designs of the fish, creating its eyes, its gills, its fins, outlining them so they have a little bit of texture. So now I've got my fish. If you want to add any other little details on here, you can. We're going to use watercolors. When we use watercolors, remember, watercolors are solid and they're meant to be solid. Okay, so when you see them, they're nice and solid. We take our paintbrush. We want to make sure we're only using the tip of the paintbrush. We're not smashing it all the way down, because when you smash it, it ends up poking holes in our paint. Remember, you do have to add water to your brush. Water is what the watercolor is. You're dyeing the water on your brush. So the more water I have, the more paint I have. Then I can start to decide what colors I'm going to be adding to my fish. You are going to be choosing a color scheme on your fish, whether you choose a warm color scheme, yellows, oranges, and reds, or a cool color scheme, greens, blues, and purples. As you are watercoloring, you want to know that the watercolors are going to bleed into each other just because of how the paper is. So it is going to be a little bit abstract as you are layering your different colors on your fish. So it'll go a little bit where the red will mingle with the yellows if you've chosen warm colors. You can add a little bit of cool colors to it, but make sure you do have your warm or cool color scheme. Last time we colored in our fish, you should hopefully have written your name on it somewhere on the tail so we can find it with a Sharpie. That way we know whose fish is who, or carp. You're going to then flip it over. We're going to get our Elmer's glue, that's the white glue. We're going to glue all the way around the fish. All right, so we got our glue outline going all the way around. We're going to then fold it over, trying to match up our lines. Now, we have this right here. This is what's going to keep it open. So we're going to make a circle. So you take this, you make a circle. That's going to make it have that windsock. I'm going to put a little dot of glue here. I'm making a circle. You're going to have to hold for about 20 seconds. Then we're going to take and make sure we put glue all the way around our circle, okay? I take that, you're gonna put that in the mouth of your fish. You might actually want to make sure you're matching it to the size of your mouth. So I'm kind of matching it the size of the mouth, wrapping its little fishy mouth around it. You need to move the little circle a little bit farther down to where the fish's mouth goes all the way around. See how it's all the way around? You need any more glue right here at the top, so I didn't kind of glue that part. Might add a little bit more here. So now I have a way for the windsock to get air into it. And once we have it glued, we have our little 3D windsock, then we can take, we can add a hole punch. At the top so that we can then get our pipe cleaner so it will hang. And then you can hang it at home where you have it, and somewhere it might be dry, because remember this is kind of just watercolor, just paper, and get some, maybe some wind into it. You don't want it out on a rainy day, but you do want it out on a windy day. And when the wind collects in there, it'll flap about because it's a windsock.